So I'm filming myself again like usual, and I'm sure you all appreciate it. I hope anyway. If not, well, that's just too damn bad. But anyhow, this spring, as you know, I purchased a new hay rake. Actually, I purchased 2 new hay rakes, and I'm really happy with them. Very, very, very happy with them. There is a couple of things that are concerning me about them, but for the most part, it's really no big deal. It's just, you know, there's a lot of work that these things do, and, you know, when they do that kind of heavy work, then they have their normal types of issues. But anyways, this rake here, this is the AR-12, 12-wheel action rake. So they designated the AR-12 as the Action Rake 12. This is the first one that I bought, and as you know from some of the other videos, that the main beam had actually bent from it just bent from the cylinder. You know, a lot of guys are like, oh, they're cheesy, cheap rakes. Well, they are cheap. You know, $7,200 for this thing. But that's this little cylinder. And what it did was this cylinder actually pulled that beam forward. Now, I think this beam here is thicker. I can't tell because obviously it is not, you know, it's just not, it's not exposed at any end, so I can't tell. But it actually sounds thicker than what the old one was. Now here's the second one that I bought. This one here has not been replaced, and you hear that tinny sound? You come over here. I guess it's the same sound. All right, well, whatever. With that rake there, they just put that new beam in, and I had a broken spring, and they were out today, and they put that spring in there, and I thought that thing should have been tighter than that. I don't know why it isn't, but it's kind of loose, and that's what they designate as being okay. So, whatever. It is what it is. Here, this one's not, and I don't know why, but it doesn't matter, whatever. As long as it works, I don't care. So, anyways, I did buy 2 of these things, and a lot of guys are like, why are you spending all that money on 2 rakes? Well, when you get to the size of a project or a size of farm that I am, you have to have at least a rake going almost all the time, and 2 is better than 1. So what I did was I traded in my old rake and bought a second rake. This rake here was actually purchased outright, but there's $15,000 right here in these 2 rakes, close to it anyway. 7 7's 14 and $14,400. So, that's that. Plus it has the 1-year warranty, and, you know, I'm really happy with them. They're easy to maintain. This one here has gotten a lot of acres through it, like 2,500 acres or more through it, probably close to 3,000 acres through it. And this one here, obviously you could tell by the tips of those, it doesn't have near the acreage through it as what you would expect, you know, because I stopped using this one until it was fixed, which it is fixed now, and this one here is just, you know, the backup. Yeah, so you gotta have spares. I always had a spare. I had the little the Frontier 8-wheel rake, which wasn't big enough, and that Frontier rake didn't owe me anything. They actually gave me $2,000 for that thing, and to be quite honest with you, I only paid $1,400 for it. So I made money on that thing, and I had it for several years. I bought it on eBay. But anyways, with that being said, I'm really happy with these rakes. You know, I know some of you guys are like, oh, they're cheesy and chintzy, but yeah, they are. So, big deal, you know. Next year, if this one here starts to cause me an ass ache, I trade it in on another new one. They give me XYZ number of dollars for it, you know, and that's the end of it. And I just get another one, or I get a Coon of this model. I might try a Coon. They're a lot more money, though. So, the price difference between a Coon, maybe even a Peckway might work. But anyways, that's the deal with the hay rakes. Tim's gonna go ahead and hook me up now because we're gonna rake. I only have, after I baled today, I only have, I think, 15 or 20 acres to go, and we're good to go. 7810 going on there. Why do we use such a big tractor? Because it's comfortable. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.